Hi, this is Jody once again, and this is episode 3 of Meet the Experts. And so today, actually, we're sitting down with Stephanie Yitzchakov, and she is part of the mother-daughter team at Twin Cities Catering. So, Stephanie, in just a few words, tell us a little bit about Twin Cities Catering.
Yeah, so Twin Cities Catering, we're a family-owned business. It started almost 18 years ago when my mother, who's the owner and founder, she got laid off from her job as a computer programmer, actually.
Amazing.
She was 7 months pregnant. She got laid off, and then after she stepped out that door, she said, "I'm never working for anyone ever again." So this is kind of how it started. She just got into the food business. She had a tiny little fast food restaurant in the heart of Minneapolis, and ever since then, it's history. Now it's flowered into Twin Cities Catering. We have 3 different locations, all kinds of events, businesses we serve, and just different mitzvahs in the metro area and even further. So,
Well, we're happy to have you as part of the Mitzvah team and umbrella. So tell me about how you got into it with your mom. I mean, how fun is that? I mean, probably stressful at the same time, but how did
yeah.
that happen?
I mean, we just naturally have a really close relationship. We're just friends at heart, and anything that we do, whether it's business related, personal, it's just, we're always connected. We always ask for advice. We always bounce ideas off of each other, and that's just kind of our relationship. So it's natural that we would be running this business kind of together and hand in hand.
Well, I think it's great. I wish I had something with my mom. My mom, we live in different states, so I love that. And I think that that's such a wonderful thing about you guys. So tell me a little bit about what you're seeing as far as food trends go.
Yeah, so right now with the coronavirus, it's hard because we can't serve big buffets or big weddings or big parties. So what a lot of people are trying to do is find cute and innovative ways to do personalized, individualized meals and appetizers and things like that. So how we make it special, or how we try to make things special food wise right now, it actually has a lot to do with like the packaging and how each individual person receives the food that's on their plate, whether it's at a wedding or even at a business meeting. Just having a cute lunchbox is really what kind of makes it fun during this time when you can't have just like that table of food laid out. So I mean, as far as, I don't know if it's a trend in the way that we have an option. We don't really have an option because safety is first, but that's really the way that we're kind of trying to get through the virus, by also being safe with packaging. So yeah.
So we're talking micro mitzvahs right now, right? Micro
Yeah.
events. So what is that looking like when you're showing up to events? Obviously, they're a much smaller scale.
Yeah.
But what are you doing to put the Twin Cities Catering touch on there?
Definitely. So I think one example was in March, the very, very, very beginning of March. We had a bar mitzvah girl who had a huge mitzvah planned, and it was a huge party plan. I think it was over 300 people. And so she had to seriously downscale. She could only have like maybe 10 people at that time. So she was like the first one to do a really virtual Zoom event. And how we helped her manage that was she chose to do a challah bake, and so we individually drove and delivered challah packages and challah
Wow.
put together packages for all of the people that wanted to join. And she was devastated, but that she couldn't have the party that she wanted. But this really was like the way that we stepped up for her and helped her still have her event with that. So
I love that you guys can come up with a creative solution, and in this time, obviously we don't want to dwell on COVID, but it really helps when you're working with a caterer who has some creative solutions and will really go the extra mile to make it happen for your guests.
definitely.
So I do know that you guys can make anything happen. So what's the craziest thing that you guys have made happen recently?
Oh, I can't even remember the last time we had such a big party, but the right before COVID, we did have a birthday event where they had a smorgasbord right before dinner, and each table was a different country, and each table we had to do foods from that country because this family, they are traveling, like they love travel is their thing. And that was very hard because we had an Indian cuisine station, a Greek cuisine station, Mexican. We even had a poutine station, like a
Fun.
Canadian poutine station. So it was a big challenge because we had to get multiple chefs who had ideas of each cuisine. We don't just want to do it; we have to do it right. That's our motto. We
Right,
can't
right.
just do it. So we authenticated these flavors, and our chefs really helped with the research and the testing of these menus, and that was probably the hardest project that we've had like recently.
So you will do the research for these families when they come to you and say, hey, I'm stuck. Here's my theme. What can I do?
Oh, 100%. You can come to me with a million ideas and we can make something happen, or you could come to me with like one idea, like I want burgers, and we'll make something amazing happen out of it. We love it both ways. We love it when customers know what they want, but we also love it when they don't know what they want because then we could get creative.
So I know when I talk to your mom, the question is, do you ever sleep? How does that?
you know, since we are family, we go on vacation together. So last time we were in Mexico, I saw her on the beach, tanning, laying on her phone, answering emails, making food orders, So it's when you run your own business, it's your heart, it's your soul, it really is. And no, you won't know until you have your own, baby to take care of. And it really is every second of every day. At the end of the day, no one's going to care about your business like you do. That's why we love being at the center of every event and every party so that we can make sure it's up to our standards, and I think that's the best way to make our customers happy as well.
Yes, I agree with you. And so tell me, if when you're serving, do you guys also offer uh, service with that? Like, so I'm assuming that if you're working at an offsite event, you will provide servers too?
Yes, 100%. We have a whole team. We have a whole team of really anything that you need. We have decorators that we work with. If you don't have decorators, we can work up with a team of decorators. We have servers who will serve the food. We can do it from beginning to end. The food is really our expertise. That's what we are the best at, and serving. But we can make pretty much anything happen. And if we can't make it happen, then we also have the connections to make it happen. We can help you call the florist that we worked with in the past few weddings, or the musician, or the this and the that. We
Or
at
we
least
can, use the people that Twin City Mitzvahs has.
yes, exactly.
Because we have lots of awesome people. So,
Right.
yeah.
Networking.
Um, so if you have like 1 minute to tell people why they should work with Twin Cities Catering, what would you say?
Yeah. It really goes back to the sleep thing, especially now with coronavirus. You don't know what's going to happen with your event. Today you could have 20 people. The next day you're going to be able to have 5. You never know. And I really truly believe you could test it out, but I truly believe that we are the only catering company that's going to pick up the phone at 12 o'clock at night, the night before your event, to make any kinds of changes, whether it's coronavirus related, whether all of a sudden you wanted to change your dessert, whether anybody could test the theory, but I do not think that anybody will be as close and personal and in touch with you as a customer for your event as we will be, at least in the Twin Cities.
Right, and flexible. So
Yeah,
that's really important. Right now, I think a lot of the people who we work with need some flexibility because
yeah,
we don't know what's happening.
that's right.
And can we have an outdoor event? Can we have an indoor event? What does that look like? So I do think that that's a really important fact about working with you guys, and feeling that you're being heard as somebody who's a host or a hostess of an event.
Definitely.
So anything else you want people to know? I'm glad to get to meet you. I've met your mom several
Yeah,
times, and it's awesome that you guys are in this together. And
right. Yeah, so we love communication. We love working with the families every step of the way. We have very transparent relationships with the people that we work with, and we only hope to build those relationships through your Twin Cities Mitzvah family and just around the Twin Cities.
yes, well, I'm glad to chat with you, and hopefully we'll sit down again when you're able to do the large events. But
Yes,
I'm glad that people will now get to see what you guys do firsthand and just hear your voice, the
right.
voice behind the name. So
Yes.
thank you so much, and stay healthy. And I look forward to working with you guys in the future.
Thank
So.
you, Jody.